Good morning, everyone. We are the Cultural Exchange Ambassadors. I'm Ivan.
I'm Kelly. Today, we will have the sharing from the students who joined different study tours.
First of all, we would like to invite our principal, vice and assistant principals to proceed to the auditorium and enjoy the program. Hey, Kelly, you were in Germany last school year, right?
Yes, I enjoyed it a lot.
So have you been to any other countries nearby, like Austria and Hungary?
No? Can you tell me more about these countries?
Sure. Let's invite the participants of the summer study tour to share with us. Let's welcome Charity and her friends.
Testing. Good morning, everyone. I'm Charity from 5B.
I'm Nicole from 5B. In the summer holiday, we joined a preferred study tour. I will share with you our thrilling experience.
Yes, it was a 14-day tour to Prague, Austria, and Hungary, and there were 23 of us. The tour was filled with sightseeing, language learning, and unique activities not available elsewhere, such as checkpoint tasks and maze games.
Yes, it was an eye-opening experience, and we have learned a lot from its history and culture of these countries.
All right, before I explore the first destination, let me ask you some questions. Guys, are you eager for relaxing lifestyles? Do you like spending time in a picturesque place with stunning scenery? If yes, the country that we are going to present you is undeniably the best choice.
Do you know where it is? Yes, this is Czech Republic, where its culture and history are worth discussing. This is Terezin concentration camp. If you know about the World Wars, you will not feel strange towards it. It was actually served as a Nazi concentration camp under Adolf Hitler, the leader of Germany in World War II. A very brutal fact was that many people were actually killed here in an inhuman way. A study here really allowed us to reflect upon our history.
And this is Český Krumlov. This UNESCO World Heritage is famous for its beautiful scenery and castles. This small town was constructed in late 13th century, which was important in trade routes in Bohemia. We are also fond of its tranquility and those unique houses. Look at the wonderful photos and you will know why.
Talking about the Czech culture, we admire the freedom granted for street art greatly. You can see people performing music on street everywhere. No matter it is classical or pop music, there is a large scale of freedom provided to you. Also, there are usually many audiences, and they can earn some money from them as well. It is very interesting to us, as there are usually many limitations on street performances in Hong Kong.
I can't agree more. The food culture is different from our Canton culture too. As you can see, there's always an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert. The food differs a lot from Hong Kong as they seldom consume rice. Instead, they eat white bread with sauce.
But there is one thing that we love so much, ice cream. During the summer holiday period, the temperature is always so high and we feel like melting all the time. Luckily, there are ice cream sold on streets and we can enjoy this as well. Look at James, how enjoyable he is.
On the way, we also discovered that there's a popular bread roll, Tratnik, everywhere in Prague. It's very crunchy and with sugar on its surface. We love it so much.
Wow, I missed that. And I missed the Mozart bonbon too. Do you want to know what it is? Let's move on to Gisela and her sharing. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Gisela from 6F.
And I'm Holly from 6F. Okay, let's move on to our next destination, Austria. What's the first thing that comes into your mind when you hear Austria?
Mozart and music. Both Salzburg and Vienna of Austria were flooded with Mozart souvenirs like CDs, Mozart chocolates, and even balls. This is the Mozart Plaza in Salzburg, and it is an enormous plaza in Salzburg. Mozart was also born here. After listening to Mozart's story, I was inspired to keep traveling. Mozart toured Europe as a child, performing for various courts. His constant travel exposed him to many different styles of music. If we travel far and wide, we will leave ourselves open to new experiences.
Yes, by going further afield, you can learn new things that you can integrate into what you already know and come up with something completely different. As Mozart is born in Austria, we have gone to the Vienna State Opera to attend the concert of Vienna Mozart Orchestra, and it's located in the center of Vienna. Let's see how it looks inside.
There are really lots of museums, concert halls, and theater in Vienna, as it is famous for music. Apart from music, the cuisine here is also very special. This is one of the famous and popular pastry, and it is also a Viennese specialty. The next food I'm going to talk about is Mozart Kugel. It was named after Mozart and was known as Mozart Bonbon. However, it's really expensive, so I didn't buy and try one.
Don't worry, we'll visit Austria again. Now let's move on to Hungary.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Matthew from Form 6F.
And I'm James from Form 5B. Matthew, do you remember our time in Hungary?
Of course, even though we just spent a few days there, I will never forget the magnificent scenery, like this photo.
How well do you know about their history then? Let's start with a photo taken during our visit to the Hero Square. Matthew, do you know what scene is depicted by this statue?
Of course I do. This shows the start of Hungarian history in the year 896 AD, where 7 tribes conquered and settled down in the present-day Hungarian land.
However, they weren't officially a nation straight away. It was until the year 1000, when King Stephen I unified the tribes and was coronated by the Pope, that the Kingdom of Hungary was officially established.
Yes, I still remember the St. Stephen's Basilica, which was named after him. The 2 national treasures of Hungary are both related to him. The Holy Crown of Hungary, as you can see, was used during his coronation, while his incorruptible right hand was said to be kept inside that box.
Matthias Corvinus was called the last strong king of Hungary. They declined afterwards and became part of the Austrian Empire.
However, they kept on fighting for independence, and eventually Austria was transformed into the Jew Empire of Austria-Hungary. The spirit of nationalism and the perseverance for the pursuit of independence was admirable. They finally became independent after World War I. This shows the Hungarian Parliament building, which is the symbol of Austrian independence. Now, let us explore a little bit about Hungarian culture too. Hungary has a very rich culture and is well known for its music. This shows the Hungarian operas, which is an excellence in the art, music, and architecture.
However, Hungarian literature is not particularly well known despite its brilliance, partly because Hungarian is a very difficult language to learn. Mr. Martin, our English tutor, even told us that it is the easiest language to learn. Matthew, how to pronounce this word?
I don't know, but I know that Hungarian cuisine is also quite famous, and paprika is a frequently used ingredient. I even bought a set for souvenir.
Give me some. Anyway, let's invite the next group to talk about the art elements we came across in this trip.
Thanks, history expert. From the tour, we learned about the relationship between art and culture. Actually, they're interrelated to one another. We perceived that from the special architectural style, the unique craftsmanship, and street arts.
This picture on the background is showing the beautiful sunset in the city of Prague. The first architectural style we would like to introduce is the Gothic architecture, which dates back to the 9th century. This is the St. Vitus Cathedral in the Prague Castle. You can see it composes of pointy roof and very tall columns.
Awesome! There are also Baroque and medieval style buildings. Prague was also ruled by the Austrian Empire from the 17th to the 20th century, so you can see a hefty amount of German influence on the architecture. This is Art Nouveau and Neoclassical style. These vivid buildings are actually home for local residents to reside. Can you believe it?
Here comes Vienna, our second major stop. The photo is showing the most decorative and celebrated music hall in Vienna. In Vienna, you see architecture similar to those seen in Prague, but this time with a different twist to the millennium-old Gothic architecture, with the Neo-Gothic architecture in the 19th century. This is the town hall in Vienna.
You can also see influences on ancient Greece and Rome in Vienna. This is one notable example of neoclassical style, the Parliament building of Austria. Then we have Budapest, our final stop of the Euro trip. This photo is showing the grandiose Hungarian Parliament building, and this was definitely one of the most awe-inspiring buildings I've seen so far.
All the architectural styles that we've mentioned pretty much represent how culture influences art. For example, the praise towards ancient Greek culture paved the way to the neoclassical architectural style adopted for the Parliament building in Austria.
Wow, you boys have gained a lot from the trip. We girls were also impressed by the craftsmanship. First, we came across the most well-known craft, Bohemian glass and crystal in Prague. Look at the beautifully crafted crystal glassware. The Czech crystal actually dates back to the Renaissance period and the people's desire for antique cut stones. They are famous for its hand-cut and flawlessly engraved crystal.
Here are also some of the stunning 20th century stained glass windows of St. Vitus Cathedral in Prague.
Next, we'll have a look at the installation, the Odeon Book Tower. We can see hundreds of books decked in a cylindrical pattern with the overlapping style of a Jenga game. You can also peek into the tower's interior, so you can actually replicate the experience of looking down into waters of a wishing well.
The art of Czech marionette and puppets is also intriguing to look at. The puppets are traditionally hand-carved from lime woods or plaster. They represent all kinds of characters from the devils, wizards, and witches to clowns and kings.
Craftsmanship shows how art influences culture. The handicrafts were popular during 1940s to 70s because they are attractive to kids, which is beneficial to producing TV programs for children. Such benefit influenced the culture then.
Street art is also popular. We saw buskers playing harp, violins, etc. everywhere. Other street performances like to imitate statues, and even some like to do amazing tricks like this one. Look how desperate our team members are trying to take pictures with this beautiful lady in gold.
And for graffiti, Prague is definitely the home for it. It is viewed as a traditional city filled with classical architectures. There are many examples of classical to contemporary pieces of sculpture and public commission art. Hence, graffiti and general street art as complement fit in perfectly within each neighborhood or settings. And here are some examples. These street performances symbolize how art influenced culture. For instance, imitating statues and playing classical music keep how the city feels as being vintage or medieval-like, while new forms of performances, like performing magic, adds vitality to the city.
So what else did we learn during the tour?
Of course, teamwork. We've played a city tracing game near the Prague Castle. We had to finish objective in order to accumulate scores. During the game, speaking Cantonese is strictly forbidden and would lead us to a mark penalty. So we were very vigilant of what we were saying. Here are some photos showing how we had completed the objectives.
This study tour has definitely broadened our horizon to the world, and we've learned more about the culture and history of the free European countries as we were able to be exposed and enjoy the vastly different atmosphere comparing to Hong Kong's.
Besides, we're able to learn the importance of cohesion and unity from the games we played. We might have different ideas on tackling problems, but in the end, we need to work things out as a team. Those games relied heavily on division of labor, which is essential to win as a team.
Let us end our sharing with a magical moment we encountered in Salzburg. On the day we walked across the Markasek Bridge, it was raining and God has shown mercy to soothe us from the sizzling hot weather during the trip. Unexpectedly, we saw a double rainbow as the picture shown above. We fervently enjoyed the tour for not only the acquisition of knowledge, but also the level of exposure we got from getting in touch with such different cultures. Thank you very much.
Thank you. China Study Tours is really inspiring.
Yes, let's invite a student who visited Zhengzhou to share with us.
大家好，我係6 E 班嘅于文浩。經過頭先各位同學分享佢哋嘅歐洲之旅之後，就等我哋帶你翻嚟中國分享下鄭州我哋喺鄭州嘅行程啦。我哋喺暑假嘅時候就參加咗由教育局同埋學校一齊舉辦嘅同行萬里內地交流計劃。喺今次嘅旅程，我哋就去咗中國嘅河南省裏面嘅鄭州市、洛陽市同埋開封市等等。今次嘅匯報，我哋將會以歷史、地理同埋文化唔同嘅角度，分享我哋喺行程當中嘅所見所聞。而家就等我簡單介紹一下河南省嘅歷史俾大家認識一下先啦。河南省係元代以前中國歷史嘅核心區域，喺夏朝開始就已經有君主喺嗰度建都。經歷咗4000幾年間，有10幾個朝代、200幾個帝王建都於河南。而我哋今次去嘅開封市、洛陽市、鄭州市都係最著名嘅千年古都，亦都令我哋體會到中國歷代嘅變遷。喺我哋短短5日嘅行程裏面，我哋去過嘅景點有好多，而我認為清明上河園係當中最有趣嘅地方。而佢係一座以宋代文化為主題嘅大型歷史文化公園，依北宋著名畫家張擇端嘅清明上河圖為藍本建造，係中原地區最大嘅宋古建築群。除咗建築物之外，入面嘅工作人員都會以宋代嘅服飾示人。裏面亦都有好多唔同古代故事嘅劇場，就例如黃員外招婿咁樣啦。我哋可以見到當中嘅工作人員真係演得入型入格嘅。我哋可以從中了解到當時人民嘅生活景象，了解咗我哋中國文化傳統嘅承傳。我哋亦都去咗新型農村劉莊，佢係一條以中國社會主義新農村政策帶領之下，堅持發展集體經濟嘅農村，令我哋明白到喺三農政策底下，農民嘅生活水平同埋模式嘅轉變。喺劉莊裏面，我哋亦都好有幸咁樣可以去到其中一個人家裏面進行家訪。今次嘅參觀令我哋深入思考中央政府加強城鄉規劃統籌發展嘅可行性。喺行程當中，我哋亦都去咗世界文化遺產之一嘅龍門石窟，佢係中國4大石窟之一，開作於北魏孝文帝年間，直至武則天逝世之後先停止營造，經歷400幾年。後來經過多次嘅滅佛運動之後，遭受大規模嘅破壞，反映咗我哋中國古代宗教文化發展同埋變化。亦令我哋認識到當地政府對文化遺產嘅保育狀況。大家可以睇下，其實喺呢啲照片嘅背後，其實好多工作人員係四周圍巡邏，避免我哋呢啲遊客做出一啲破壞文物嘅行為。總括而言，喺今次嘅旅程令我哋認識到喺河南省嘅歷史文化，而且我哋亦都有機會結合咗我哋喺地理堂、中國歷史堂嘅 知識、親身體會，透過觀察、反思、討論，增加我哋對國家嘅認識，提升我哋多角度分析問題嘅能力。跟住落嚟就會交俾黃卓偉為大家分享下我哋喺地理方面嘅所見所聞。
大家好，我係 6E 班嘅黃卓偉。咁而家就等我嚟介紹下我哋去過鄭州遊覽過有關地理嘅景點啦。古語有云：不到黃河心不死。喺呢個以歷史同埋地理作為主題嘅交流團，又點可以唔遊覽下同黃河相關嘅景點呢？所以行程其中一個景點就係黃河博物館啦。黃河水系係河南最大嘅水系，橫貫河南市境內26縣，境內流長達711公里。黃河因為流經黃土高原嘅關係，因此夾帶咗大量嘅泥沙，成為世界上含山量最多嘅河流。我哋亦都認識到黃河不同嘅問題，就好似有環境污染、降雨量減少、水土流失、河流改道等等。另外，我哋亦都去咗花園口黃河遊覽區。我哋本以為河水必然係滔滔不絕、川流不息嘅，但係當我哋去到當地，就發現同我哋想像中嘅黃河不盡相同。當地黃河水流好細，黃河水由我哋立足嘅地方退到去幾公里之外。原來呢個就係因為河流改道而造成嘅斷流現象。雖然我哋無緣見到黃河嘅壯麗景色而有啲失望，但係我哋仍然好享受當中嘅過程。另一個同黃河相關嘅景點就係小浪底水庫啦。小浪底水庫係位處黃河上游嘅一座集防洪、供水灌溉、發電等於一身嘅大型綜合性水利工程。適逢當日，我哋有幸目睹水庫開閘放水嘅過程，嗰個震懾人心嘅景象，至今仍然歷歷在目。除咗上述有關黃河嘅地方之外，我哋亦都去咗雲台山國家地質公園。喺2004年，雲台山被聯合國教科文組織評選為全球首批世界地質公園。雲台山景色優美，地形多變，有我哋喺書本上學到嘅各種地質面貌，就好似有瀑布、斷崖等等啦，從而構成咗獨特嘅雲台地貌。是次嘅旅程，除咗令我哋對中華文化有更大認識，對我哋嘅根有更大依歸之外，我哋遊歷過中國嘅壯麗河山，睇到佢嘅美，同時洞悉到當中潛藏住不少嘅危機，就好似環境污染等等啦。我哋有責任推動可持續發展，去保護呢個天賦嘅厚禮，俾下一代去欣賞同埋享用。跟住落嚟會由吳佩玲同大家分享下有關文化方面嘅見聞。
大家好，我係5F 班嘅吳佩玲。頭先兩位同學都提及到行程之中大部分嘅景點啦，依家就由我嚟分享一下喺文化方面嘅體會。唔知大家有冇留意有一樣嘢大家都好關心，但係頭先嗰兩位同學未分享到嘅呢？冇錯啦，就係我哋行程之中嘅膳食。同我哋南方人唔同，喺河南省嘅飲食文化方面，飯類係比較少見嘅，而取而代之嘅就係各種唔同種類嘅包類，即係例如饅頭同埋小籠包咁。平時香港人減肥都會想食少啲飯，但係聽當地嘅導遊講，河南嘅人如果想減肥，佢哋就會唔食麵同埋包，而改為食飯。由此可見，大家雖然都係處於中國之內，但係飲食文化都可以截然不同，各有唔同嘅風格。除此之外，行程之中令我印象最難忘嘅就係最後一日同鄭州市嘅同學嘅交流。雖然由於要趕搭高鐵嘅關係，時間唔算好多，但我哋都好有幸可以喺鄭州市第11中學嘅校園參觀同埋交流。相比香港，鄭州嘅中學同校園十分之大，實在令我大開眼界。而更特別嘅係喺呢個陌生嘅地方，竟然俾我揾到同民生設計相近嘅體育衫，真係可以話係他鄉遇故知啦。除咗參觀之外，我哋當然唔少得同鄭州嘅同學互相交流啦。雖然當地嘅同學睇落十分年輕，但原來佢哋都相當獨立。例如當佢哋有任何新嘅意念，都可以向學校申請舉辦新嘅學會，由組織、宣傳以至籌備活動都由同學自己一手安排。呢種獨立嘅能力真係好值得我哋去學習㗎。總括而言，呢個旅程除咗令我喺知識方面有所增長之外，更重要嘅係認識到鄭州嘅學生，並了解到當地嘅學習同我哋香港嘅不同之處。希望經過我哋今次嘅匯報，大家會有所得着啦。多謝。
Thank you. Being a sporty person, I want to enjoy something related to that too.
No problem. Some students joined the sport training tour to Taiwan. Let's invite them.
Testing. Good morning, everyone. We are the representatives from the athletics team and basketball team. Today, we are going to share our experience during the Taiwan sports training tour. I'm Sandy from Form 6B.
I'm Stephanie from Form 6B.
I'm Peng Long Yin from Form 4E.
I'm Corey from 6G.
And I'm Billy from Form 5C.
During the post-exam period, the athletics team and the basketball team went on a 5-day training tour in Taipei. We have our regular training in Mingchuan University and National Taiwan Senior High School.
The aim of the tour is firstly to improve our skills in different aspects. For example, the way of warm-up method and our running posture.
Secondly, it allows us to gain more experience by learning from local students, as there is a huge difference from the way of training between theirs and ours, so we are able to learn from each other during the training.
Thirdly, it allows us to strengthen our abilities on both physical and mental aspects. And lastly, it enhances our team spirit too, which is crucial in all competitions.
Let's talk about our schedule for these 5 days. We have our regular training during the morning, followed by lunch and site visits. Afterwards, we have our dinner and debriefing.
In the debriefing session, we have reflection and sharing from some students. Teachers gave us feedbacks for our performance of the day.
As soon as we depart from the airport, we went to Mingchuan University for school visits. We received warm welcome from the school representatives and they led us for a walk around the campus. We visited to 2 different departments.
We learned various Japanese culture during the visit to the Japanese department. From the photo shown on the screen, we can see different bowing posture and the significance of angles. Let's invite Harry to show us the correct bowing posture. Harry, please.
We joined the local students for the trainings and learned different techniques. The school there provides us with different equipment for the practice, which are not available in our school here. It definitely provides us with a whole new experience. For example, pulling of tires. It is a load practice which definitely consumes a lot of energy.
For the basketball team, we have practiced a lot of fundamental skills, such as dribbling and passing, which you can see from the top right-hand corner. We need to practice this skill for about half an hour before we could proceed to some advanced practices, which is different from the training in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, we usually practice related to fundamental skills as they are boring. However, after a trip, we have realized the importance of fundamental skills. It is the key for us to improve ourselves further.
Never specialize on a particular skill. According to the coach from Taiwan, he said that every basketball technique has its limitation. Specializing on a certain skill is not enough for us to rule the court. The only way to rule the court is to diversify our techniques, and his sayings inspires us to develop different techniques related to basketball. From the photos, you can see that we are practicing different skills and techniques in order to improve ourselves, and we will have reflection after other training.
We visited to different attractions.
The first place that we visited was the Tam Shui Lovers Bridge, and this is the group photo that we took in front of this famous bridge. Afterwards, we went to Tam Shui Old Street for ice cream and souvenirs.
We had our dinner in Shilin Night Market. The photos shown on the top right-hand corner are the food that we eat in the markets. Besides, Shilin Night Market also has a lot of booth games. Our team members definitely enjoyed themselves.
On the next day, we went to Jiufen and tried plenty of local food. On the left-hand side, we can see the two famous Tobo and red bean cake. I'm sure Sandy enjoyed tasting different food there, right?
Of course. Then we visit Shifen and Shifen Jing'an Bridge. In Shifen, we set off the sky lantern. Every one of us, including teachers, wrote down the wishes on the sky lantern.
Then we move on to Shifen Jing'an Bridge, and this is one of the photos that we took in front of the bridge.
We would like to express our sincere gratitude to our PE teachers and coaches in Taiwan who gave us a unique learning opportunity. Also, we greatly appreciate the Parent-Teacher Association for their genuine support. Without doubt, it's both tiring and challenging, but we also benefit greatly from the experience. Although there were at times frustrations not being able to keep up with the others, we had our teammates who provide us care and companionship along the way, which fostered our team spirit.
In the meantime, we were able to nurture our independence and self-reliance through the training tour, and a sense of accomplishment and achievement that we gained are irreplaceable. It was definitely our pleasure to be able to join in this training tour. We hope that our school would like to organize such training tours again, so students can have a chance to further expand their horizon and gain other invaluable learning experiences. Thank you.
It sounds really good. I will definitely join the tour next time. It is almost the end of our program. We hope you have enjoyed it.
And now, may we pass the mic to Mr. Mock for dismissal.